Hi everyone and welcome to Build the Willys Jeep issue number 2, brought to you by Eagle Moss America. And as you can see here, this is the part lists that we've got. We're going to be putting a few accessories around sort of like the edges of this hood here. This is a very small vehicle, so I'm very excited about this. So first things first, what we need to do, we're going to put this to one side for the minute, because the first things we need are 2BH, which are these parts here. As you can see, they're very identical. And what's going to happen first of all, we've got a little strip part here, which is this section here. You've got 2 pins and you're going to pop that into the 2 corresponding holes like so. Now obviously there's no need, it doesn't say anything about gluing, so it's entirely up to you what you want to do on that. And obviously just push it in and you'll feel that click. Okay, so once that one's done there, we've got to do another one, which is like that. As you can see, 2 corresponding holes there, and just put that into position like so, and you feel that click into place. So once we've done that, the next thing what we need to do is to bring this back up here. And as you can see, we've got 2 larger holes with a pin. So obviously the pin is used to grip it while we screw the screws in, as you can see, and that goes into the top just like so. Okay, so that goes into there like that. It feels a bit loose, so I'm going to try the other way. Yeah, so these are directional, so do make sure that you take care when doing that. I've got a lovely CP screw here, and as you can see, we're going to screw that in from underneath. So just tip that out like so. I'm going to pick it up, hold it from the top, and then just screw it in from underneath like that. As you can see, that's going in really well. You need a firm grip to get this in like so. Now I know there's speculation about this coming to the UK, but to be fair, I'm further ahead with doing it with America, so that's that. And then what we'll do is we'll screw in another one. Just going to rest that there. So I know some people use towels and that, but I like to just do as best I can. If I don't think it needs a towel, I won't use a towel. So as you can see, that goes in there. They don't really, let's just reverse that a minute, because it's just missed it slightly. So we'll just move that around a bit. As you can see, it moved it slightly, so we'll just, that's why you need a tight, firm grip. So it's going to be a pain now, because it's just grip that there, and then we'll screw it in, as you can see. And actually talking, at the time of filming this, I've had notification that the DB5 is out for delivery. So as you can see, that's what that looks like. So I'll pop that there. I'm going to duplicate that again. Quite interestingly, this one doesn't have a pin. As you can see, it's just got 2 screw holes, so you know that it's directional there. Just going to do a test. I think that's around probably the other way there. Is that a much more, yeah, that's a much more better fit there. And again, we're going to use 2 CP screws. I will just point something out in a minute. Once I get this in, I'll show you guys. I hate it when it does that, it's so annoying. Just screw that down like that. I felt it just moved slightly, so I think the trick is to screw it in halfway, and then if we screw that part in just a fraction, that'll grip it enough so that we can, so that it doesn't slide and slip all over the place. So just put that down like that. And as you can see, that's what that looks like. Now, we'll just show you that with this build, you have to go via digital magazine PDFs. So that's why I don't show the magazine, because we're working on a smaller thing there. Right, next, we're going to get these bracket parts here. Obviously, this is what they look like. And we've got like a little, what looks to be, as you can see, we've got brackets here and that, but we've got another one that looks like this, but that's different. So do make sure that you pay attention, because as you can see, these are 2 different pieces, and we're going to be working with the pieces that have got these little holes in. Now, as you can see, we're going to use these parts, which are in this little tiny bag. They're very fragile by the looks of it, so do be careful when you do this. So get these out. They're very, very fragile. So it looks like what we need to do is, looking at this, we put the top end through here, I think, yeah, and then you've got that little ball joint at the end of it, as you can see. So we've done that, and what's going to happen now, I'll do the other one now so that it's done and out the way. As you can see, we put that through there like so, and then just pull it through. As you can see, you've got a little ball joint there, but if it doesn't fit to your liking, you can always push it up like so, turn it round if you wanted to, and yeah, if you wanted to, you could pick it up if you like, and put it the other way, see what you think. Does it fit better? As you can see, that fits better. So that's that. What we're going to do now, we're going to go to the letter S, as you can see, and we've got two brackets up the top here, and we need to put one that way, and then the other one goes a different way. So let's get where we need to go first. As you can see, this one goes up here. So it's going to be a fiddly job because I've got big hands. And then we're going to get our, this says IM, but we don't have IM screws, as you can see here. So I'm assuming, oh, EM, I see what they've done. As you can see here, they've missed half the ink off, right? That's what the confusion was there. So we'll get the EM screws, which we've got over here. Just get that down like so. Get that. Now, this is gonna slip and slide all over the place, but we'll see how we get on. So, as you can see, I'm gonna grip that. We're gonna flip that round slightly. And that'll give us a nice access point. Screw that in lovely jubbly like Delboy Trotter would say. There we go. You don't want too much of a screw, but you want enough so that it grips it, but not over tighten it. Because if you over tighten it, it's gonna misthread it, and then you'll be going round and round and round with the screwdriver head. So just pop that into position like so. As you can see, that goes in. Now you can see that it's not gone in all the way, so what I'll do here is I'll just give it another few turns till I feel that bite. There we go. And as you can see, that flips and slides all over the place. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now this is where it gets quite interesting, because now what we've got is this, like, it looks like a little, got two little lines there with like a hook there, and what it wants us to do here is it wants us to screw that just there, okay? And what's going to happen is it looks as if this bar sits into this groove. So once I get the screw, which is an EM, I'll show you what I mean. So what we need to do, guys, we need to flip this bar round like so, and then we need to hook it so that if you look here, you've got like a little recess, okay? So that's what's going to happen. It's going to sit over the top of that and go in there. But as you can see, it doesn't really line up. So I'm assuming, just going to have a little test here, see if that one's longer. It's about the same size. So I'm assuming, because as you can see here, we've got what looks to be a little shunt thing that goes across there. I know exactly what that is. So we'll carry on and we'll screw, where's it gone? There we are, we're hiding, it's hiding. So we'll screw this in. I know what's happened here, it's to do with this part here. So I'll show you that, just a few ticks. I'm gonna mount the screw first. It's so fiddly because I've got big hands, so it's very, very, it's like a balancing act. So if you don't screw it in all that, this is where you need an assistant. But if we screw it, once you've got that, just screw that in like so, halfway, and then if we just put that down there, that means I've got work to, I don't have to lift it up then. As you can see, if I screw that into there, like so, oh yeah, gives it a lovely grip. There we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to screw this down as well. Whoops. Do you feel that bite? As you can see, that's what that looks like. Next, we're going to get this part here. As you can see, they're very the same. As you can see, and what's going to happen is we're going to put this. You've got a hole in the end of that. That's going to slide over that like so, very carefully. And it's going to, I think it just wants it to sit like that. It sits sort of like off center. So it's something like that. So I'm assuming something, I don't want to push it too far, but yeah, I'm a bit reluctant to push that too far. I'm going to try the other side. See if that goes in a little bit better. Yeah, I'm very, very reluctant to push that down any further than what it is, but you get the idea that it sort of goes like that. So I reckon that's something that, you know, falls down like so. So we'll put that there. I'm going to take that off for the minute because I don't want that getting lost. And then we're going to duplicate all that we've just done on the other side now, which is this part here. As you can see, we're going to do that on the other side as well. So we've got another S here, and it looks as if I just remember, I think, because obviously the problem is we've got now is this part here just goes to that. So this is where you've got to try and use your brain a bit, because obviously this side we had the S and this side doesn't have the S. So I'm assuming we're going to mimic it from that side, and I'm assuming we're going to pop that there like so, and we'll just mimic it. So we'll hold that there into place. Like so. Get an EM screw. This is the thing with these, the way they do America, is because it's like the magazines are all over the place. It's like issue 2. The magazine for that doesn't have instructions, it's just literally a story. So I'm assuming what they do is one magazine is a story, and then the next magazine is the instructions. So I think that's what it is. I mean, obviously every publisher does their own different style, so it's nice to have that different style. Okay, just screw that in, whoops. There we go. And as you can see, that's exactly the same now. Now, obviously, we've got to do the other side, but as you can see, we don't have that bracket. So that's quite interesting, because we don't have a bracket to put on that side. So let me just double check. Yeah, as you can see, that's that part, but when I took this out, it didn't have that part. So interesting.